the seed mix duty that I'm on. This is what makes and breaks Taiben. The fact that these seeds go through my visual inspection before they hit the machine. So there is 100% hygiene. There is no contamination. Yes, and that's why the results are brilliant. But I'm not here to sell Kaiben. Well, I'm here to make Kaiben, but I would welcome for you to try it. Otherwise, for now, just come and say hi. I will try to be live longer, but my phone's battery's out, so I may not be able to hang around too much. But I shall at least be here for 30 minutes. So please come ask me questions. First to come and say hi, then you come and ask questions. What stories have I not told you yet? Have I told you the moksha story? Moksha, the idea of moksha. Apparently, humanity is going to make first contact in the next 2 years. You know what is first contact? With extraterrestrial life, aliens outside Earth. 2027 is what I'm hearing, is the date, is the year that why they've not shown themselves so far is because um, humanity was not ready. I could be wrong. I'm just newly getting exposed to these ideas. They're quite fascinating, I would say. I'm always, I think, if you have read Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers, then you would know some ideas about how edge crowd thinks. Edge crowd is bunch of people who don't stay in the center of the herd. They are naturally spinning out to the edges because they have their own ideas of exploration. They have their own ideas. Hi, whoever is here, hi, welcome. I'm talking about edge crowds, outliers. So this all ties up to this outlier idea that if you are an outlier, if you're an edge crowd person, then do you believe, I mean, does extinction happen to edge crowd first, or does edge crowd guide evolution? Complicated question. So I don't know, but Filal, I'm consuming the information. I hope that it's all going to tie up together and make sense. But for now, if you're here and you wish to chat, please come say hi. So we'll chat about something. Otherwise, I'm here for 30 minutes. Ask me questions. If you have questions regarding Kaiben, today's seed cleaning, seed monitoring day. So, hi, whoever is here. The story of seed cleaning. Look what I'm doing. I'm cleaning the seed for Kaiben. Have I told you the moksha story? Hang around, stick around, listen to the moksha story. So, what happened is that the humans, Wachowski brothers, they wrote The Matrix. This is a large movie. The Matrix is real. Wait, I'll tell you more. No, 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 don't take my word for it. I'll give you a very good example of what I just read. We call it sunsets, sunrise and sunsets. But the earth is spinning. We don't call it earth spin. The words that we are using to express what we understand, from physics to gravity to friction, things that we can't see, but we can only experience. These concepts are now becoming loud. They're becoming this year onwards. 2025, 2026 is the year of the horse. The idea is revelation, is light is going to fall on areas that were always hidden, people who are trying to do wrong things, who are hiding things. This is the time of revelation. This is the time of exposure, disclosure. This is the best time in humanity's history to be who we are. So one of the guys, he says, uh, when we die, we actually go into our real self. We don't have soul. We are the soul. As in, so there are multiple, it's one single, it sounds so stupid, when I'm saying it, I can hear myself and like, What are you saying? This is not what we were taught. Yeah, this is not what we were taught. They could not have taught this to us. If they had taught this to us, we would have not gone through industry, we would have not gone through education, we would have not built ourselves up to feed them. Challenging ideas, challenging thoughts. But anyways, let's be joy. The idea is to have fun. If you can have, there's a saying, right? It's not to save yourself from the rain, it's to enjoy dancing in the rain. It's so poetic, obviously, but the thing is that if you think about it, if you're getting 3 meals a day, you're doing very well. Who's here? Hey Brian, what's up, man? Mr. Gamer Dude. I love this handle of yours. You know what's interesting? I'm getting all cross handles now. Every live stream from my phone, I get different handles. From my laptop, I get different handles. So I'll tell you this mock story. Whoever is here, listen to this mock story. You guys you'll enjoy this. You've heard of this thing called moksha. Moksha is the idea that you relieve yourself from the pain of living through this life. In Hindu mythology, they have this idea of rebirth. Okay, where you keep coming back, going through the same pain and struggle, and keep grind, and you die, and you live, and you die, and you live, and you die. But you want to get out of it. You go through moksha. I'm sure you heard of it. Now, how do you explain moksha to someone? This is how you explain it. So there are basically what happened was that a good soul, by mistake, was born on this planet. This is the hell, this plane, this time zone, time space continuum we call Earth. And now this good soul, the gods have made a mistake. They want to bring the good soul back. But if they announce in the newsletter that there is a hey good soul, we're looking for the good soul, please come back. You can imagine what will happen. There are a bunch of smarties who say, no, I will go. So what do? They came up with a test. They came up with a very smart idea. So, incidentally, Greek mythology, Chinese mythology, South America, most of these mythologies have very similar stories. Okay, listen to the story. They made 84 doors, and they made a circular thing, a dial with 84 doors around it, like a clock. You open, figure out which door is the door. There's one door, which is the door that leads you out of this life death chakra. This repeat life death thing, you want to get out of it, that's called moksha. You open this door, there's a door. Which door? You don't know. Now everybody's in line going, opening door, opening door. Now, when you reach the good door, the door that you need, the moksha door, these gods would send you an itch on the back of your head. The good soul didn't bother about that itch. So they got access to the door. All the other idiots, they're so busy, they're so conscious of the fact that they are the one that they lost that door, and the 83 doors they opened, and they're like, where is the door, man? Let's do this again. The story of moksha means that you're here for the reason. You're here, then the reason is this: to enjoy this experience of this life. So we are the soul. Life doesn't happen to us, it happens through us. It's a beautiful idea. I just read it today, and I will have more for you on this idea. These are all Rhonda Wine. All of these guys have been talking about stay positive, stay think. All those ideas. It's not been my thing. I can safely say that I have had my own sessions of pessimism, but this is about. I think there is merit to this. These words that this guy has said, that there are some words which should be changed, like sunset and sunrise should be changed, but we have not changed those words. It's poetic to think that the sun is setting, the earth is spinning. That's probably more poetic, but we've not changed it. As a civilization, we have not gone through that evolution. And what I'm hearing is, I'm so sorry for this. I have no idea what that was. 2027 is what I'm hearing. We'll have first contact. Humans will make first contact, which is that we will meet extraterrestrial life for the first time, people who don't belong to Earth. And I'm like, I meet these people every day. My parents. Um, I think all our parents agree. Yesterday I must bring this up. This is an amazing conversation. So there's a bunch of young kids on Substack, and most of these chatting platforms are who's here, Sahib, Sahibe Sarisi. Wow, that's a nice name, Sahibe Sarisi. That's a very interesting name. Where are you from, Sahibe Sarisi? So these kids are all listen to this. Huh? These children are having these conversations on almost all these platforms. My parents suck. One of the I think she must be what 13 or 14 years old. I don't even know how old these kids are. They don't look their age now. These are the words that she is using. She says, "My mother has always loved her husband and my brother over me." And then she goes on to say, "That's the definition of bitch." And people are like really liking it and awesome, great job. Who's this? Aliens 2027. Yes, 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 yes. So here is what is the word meaning. The meaning of the word aliens is so sensationalized. It has become such a big thing. Oh, because of the movies. It's storytelling, right? End of the day, but it's not aliens. This is terrestrial life that has been here for a long time. We are not doing this for the first time. Sino Borneo, who's this? Hey man, what's up, Dak? Yeah, man, I was missing you. How are you? So we've got a bunch of the old gang is back, huh? Yeah, I don't think that you met Brian. Brian is the Mr. Gamer dude, and this is Bhalas, this is Barul. Hey bro, what's up? The whole gang is here. So nice to see all of you here. How is your 2026 getting along, guys? Yeah, we are the aliens. So we are not just the aliens. We are the photons. We are the light. They say gold comes from stars. Except humans, nobody else cares about gold. That's a straight off. These are great. Hey man, Akshay, what's up? What a gang we have. We have the alpha crowd today. Thank you so much, boys, for joining in. I'm actually doing seed cleaning today. Today I'm on seed mix, not cleaning today's visual inspection. This is the most stressful time that I go through. It exhausts me out completely because I'm waiting to see that one stem that's going to bring down the whole oil. It's all manufacturing of good food. If you know how manufacturing works, section by section, that's interesting. You have no work for me today, relaxing. By the way, Sino Borneo, all of you guys, if you don't know, this is Dak. This is the guy who's doing NDT. NDT is non-destructive testing. I can write a paper on it. It's one of the most sexiest engineering things out there. To be able to test a tire without destroying it. Did you get what I'm saying? You test a Pepsi bottle, a Coke can of soft drink, cold drink, without opening it. Because you never know, there might be some iron nail or something inside, right? So it's a fascinating idea and done it with humans. The ultrasound babies are checked like that. So it's a phenomenal idea by itself. It's a huge industry, very, very scientifically engineering, physics, maths, no chemistry, I would say. I'm not sure. But yeah, there are hydrophobic gels that are applied on metals for the probe. So yes, there is some chemistry involved there. But it's a phenomenal engineering area. It gets me all busy. So there is a lot of things happening there. Whereas, what are you talking about there? Even I'm not that good at in it. Sorry, I'm just reading seed engineering. Oh, seed engineering. Yeah. Oh well, that's a big world. No, no, I'm not interested in doing this. These seeds are coming raw from the hills of Himalayas. This is the original plant. Yeah, that's why it requires so much of time to clean it. I've got an American customer who's eating this, by the way, Barul, and she says that the taste of hemp seed oil in America is completely different from this. And I think she's right because the plant that they're growing there, that's a GMO plant. That's not the original. This plant's original plant grows in India only, on the Himalaya hills. You know why Japanese guys live so long? Have you thought about it? Japs have less than 3% obesity in their country and even lower cases of heart. They smoke like a fishes and drink, I know, but they still live good, long, happy lives and they don't have issues of health. First is their portioning, obviously, which I'm sure you know this now. But the second biggest thing is they eat fresh. from the ocean. So they're eating. Who's here? Tab tab. Okay, Ganju sir, that's so sweet. Before I forget, boys, I have to make a confession. I hope this friend of mine gets a chance to hear this. I made a big mistake. Uh, I really like this person. Okay, and this person reached out and said, "Listen, I made a. I. This person is very sensitive. I made a mistake in my mind. I told this person, nobody cares about your sensitivity. I was trying to be all toughy and I feel so bad because I think I really hurt this person. I hope this person is there. They hear it and they can forgive me. But I really like this person, and unfortunately, I said I choose the heat of the moment. I got carried away. We all do this. I'm not the first, but yeah, I feel. But I thank God it came to me. This Tub Tub fellow has reminded me. Ganju sir, very few Ganjus. Why don't we have an agri engineer as a popular field? Is it because of money and manipulation most? Wow. Okay, I will tell you a story, Akshay. Then you tell me how this works out, okay? I can't take names, please pardon me. Top university in India, top agriculture university in India. Now, their dean was the brother of a fellow who follows me from Canada in my Plucket channel. And this guy came, we had a chat, and he said, Samir, I didn't realize that this is what you're doing is not fraud. Looks amazing. I think this is revolution. You speak to my brother. I'll set a call up with you, this dean. 42 seconds I spoke to this gentleman, the college dean. बेटा हमारे पास है हाइड्रोपोनिक्स है आई सेड सर आई डोंट डू हाइड्रोपोनिक्स नहीं नहीं वो जो तेरा दूसरा वाला है ना वो भी है हमारे पास सब है हमारे पास थैंक यू now I don't know what to make of this. I've met bunch of these people and I can tell you this that venture capitalists why does money chase software? Think about this. Why does money chase software? It took us 2000 years to make IVF as an industry. The first vasectomy was done 30 years after Jesus died. 2000 years. So Dr. Vikas Malpani, he is one of the top IVF guys in India. So he was one of the potential angels for this dhanda that we're setting up. Hang on, guys. I'll get to your next comment. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll just finish the story quickly. He revealed this secret to me. When you're looking at, see, you have to understand, less than 37% success hai IVF ka. But it's such a massive market and people are willing to throw. It's the aspiration. What aspiration are you serving? It's called motivation. It's the number one defining. And actually, I'm taking a pause here for you. By the way, rest of you, Akshay is the guy who's the olive guy. He's been in the army. He's served a wonderful career in the army. So if you have questions for him, ping him and ask him. But in the forge, the soldier, what is the motivation to become a soldier? Gold coin. It used to always be paying the highest paying job, the best privilege, the best prestige, the best pride. If you are on the king's army, you are the top quality material. The same rule applies for farming. Doctors, lawyers, if you're wearing that, it's called enclothed cognition. If you are, of course, farmers don't have clothes. That's where the story of farming went away. What have we learned about farming? Poor, frail person who's dying. Look up this family in Netherlands. A family, they've got Porsches, Ferraris parked outside their house. That family harvests 23,000 hectares together. Cover page Nat Geo magazine, 2017. I'll tell you the issue also. I don't remember, but I used to keep citing this. That's why I remember it. Netherlands is a country below sea level, and they're feeding the world. Number two on the list. So to answer your question, I don't have an answer. Ask the youngsters what they want to do, and they will tell you why they don't want to do farming. They also don't want to become soldiers, right? Okay, sorry about this. Let me just quickly go through the next question. I'll tell you the engineering part of it. That's a gap there. You can't have engineering when it comes to parenting. No matter what IVF tells you, there is something. There's Babaji always involved. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen about Borondor, Indonesia? I'll be going there this June. No, bro, I've never. My brothers lived in Indonesia, and I want to come and travel there. When can I come and live with you? Hi, Shaz, what's happening? How can we find a list of original crop seed? What do you mean? List of original? What do you mean the list of original crop seed? What do you mean by that? I'm going. Please give me life lesson which you have learned from your life experience. It's every time when it reminds you. Um, I think what I have really learned, what I've learned from the best people around me is give before you take. You must be very willing to take. You are here for the purpose of taking enjoyment, and but you must realize that you are here to serve. You are here to serve something. So before you serve your own self, you should have the idea is to build, right? Idea is to create. So destruction is the job of a mind that is not happy, is not satisfied. So pause. Whenever I feel I'm in a situation where I'm stuck, I will pause. I will just shut down. I'll just leave that place. I'll go and sit alone somewhere. Earlier, I would light a cigarette and keep myself. Now, thankfully, I've stopped smoking, but I would keep myself free. I will keep my mind free. Meditation is one of the best things, but I'm telling you, I also struggle with it. More than 5 minutes, I also struggle. But I tried, I'm learning. And I think that is the secret. Don't stop. Whatever makes you feel that you want to do this, don't stop. People around you will keep telling you this, that you can't do it, it cannot be done. That's the part which you have to learn how to handle. I also don't know. I have so many a lot of people around me. If they say something to me, it rattles me. Let's rephrase to give and get. The more you give, the more you get. That's fair. I miss my farm back home. My dad said, "But retire, just take it, bro. Go back to your farm, man. Dak. I'm telling you, go live with animals, live with plants, live with earth. Engineering, technology, X-ray, radiation, all that will kill you, man. I know money is important. So go back and innovate there. Think about how you can make your people get. Here's what Naval says. Naval Ravikant, awesome guy. I love this fellow. He says society pays you for a value you create at scale, which they can't get from someone else. You create value at scale for your society, and they will give you the money. I think it's a beautiful idea. The idea is to serve. Don't think like a trader. I'm going to chori from there and chori from there, and then I'll be all happy. You'll get cancer. Then what will you do? Fair. Learning is the way of life. Yeah, that I agree. That's the only way to live. How did you kick the cigarette butt, bro? Shed and you smoking, Akshay? That's that's really surprising, bro. My heart is paining. I smoked for 30 years, bhai. So how did I kick it? I'll tell you very frankly, it had come to a point where I was fed up of it. And 3, 4 years, I stayed fed up of it. And then I went to patches. That helped me. Then I had to control my urge. But for some reason, the patches worked. And in 6, 7, 8 weeks, my pang to light up that cigarette went away. And now Baru is a friend of mine. He stays here. He smokes in front of me. I don't feel like smoking. Something happened. I don't know the exact point. There is a gradient, but I can tell you this: it is very much doable, and you will feel amazing. It's poison that you're putting into your body. It's actually smoking is not bad. Nicotine doesn't even hurt you. It goes out of your system in 72 hours. These guys are making crap. They're making stuff. This is cancer. What they're doing is they're putting metals into your body so that you get sick and you go to their market to get their medicines. That's the reason why the smoking is not banned. Otherwise, think about it. It should be banned, right? In hospitals and places of public smoking has been banned, and that too now. So to answer your question, if you really are keen to quit smoking, kick on it. Give yourself 6 weeks and do it with that intention. It will go away. You'll be very surprised. You are one of the smartest, strongest minds I have met in my life. I don't see any reason why you can't do it. So sweet. Everyone should practice daily meditation. That I agree, Shika. डेली तो करना ही है. So you know डेली क्यों है पता है? वो डेली का कॉन्सेप्ट कहाँ से आता है? I'll tell you. You guys will love this. It's called circadian rhythm. You must have heard of this phrase called circadian rhythm. The story time. Story ये है that you had a plant. They had a plant. Mimosa pudica का story है. So पौधा जिसका ना leaves open होता है during sunlight for the for its business. It opens for sunlight for photosynthesis, and this plant closes its leaves in the night. There is this gentleman, some French guy. He said, "You know what? I will keep this plant in the dark. We'll see what happens." This plant opened its light even when there was no sun. So this was a huge revelation that there is a clock that is going on, and this clock is called circadian rhythm. This clock bacteria have this clock. This clock decides our sleep and wake cycle. What was decided earlier was that if you sleep, your brain is off. No, man. If your brain is off, you're dead. So you're not, your brain is not off when you're sleeping. That was the myth that got broken. So this clock is what governs our life cycle. So it's the earth only covers the sun. That's the birthday that we celebrate. But that's not our age. Our age is computed by this clock that comes through, and this clock gets affected when you stay awake, or you don't eat well, or you are basically in the company of energies that are body. It's all energies. It finally boils down to frequencies. So your meditation is basically trying to bring your brain down to zero. In my lecture, please sign up for that lecture, guys. Don't be late. I want to do this. If not tonight, definitely this week I will have an evening. It's a night lecture. It's a lecture you love at 9:30. I will be. It's a late night thing. Put all your children and all your responsibilities to bed. Get your phone or get on the TV, and it's an audio visual lecture, and I'll tell you about sleep. This whole, why is meditation so awesome? I'm not answering it right now. I'll tell you then. Promise you will love it. I swear. Shika, don't miss this, okay? Make sure you're getting there. Fasting center autophagy. Oh, baap re. You guys you're opening up so many things, bro. You're right. Autophagy. That's what I've been reading. Cancer cells kya hote hain? T cells hota kya hai? Amazing stuff. I'm assimilating all this information over the next course of a couple of weeks. I will give you some fascinating stuff to talk about. See, what happens is these books carry a lot more baggage. Every time I read something, then I have to go back and read other things. And I'm starting to realize digital literature is so difficult to keep up with. I mean, my Amazon account I didn't pay the Amazon guys, so they removed my Prime membership. Something happened, half my books are gone, or my notes are gone from Kindle and all that. So, anyways, I'll come back. We'll talk about it. Hava pani bhai sab kuch. Exactly, I agree with you. We'll do this. Have you tried to self hurdle ever since? Yes, bilkul. Bro, Akshay, I want to see you cigarette free, bro, when I meet you. You will be 6 weeks. It's a very simple training regimen. Get up in the morning every day, do 5 push-ups. That's what you need to do, because that's going to increase your basically endomorphin badhana hai brain mein. So you don't look for the cigarette to get yourself the nicotine kick. Do your 5 push-ups, just 5 hi karo, zyada todo mat apne aap ko bhi. And patch laga lo agar if you're feeling. And that patch will help you. Nicotex, if I'm not wrong. You'll have to see, man. I don't know which one. I still have 5, 6 of my patches. Barul, even for you, quit smoking, man, if you can. What's the time of lecture? I wanna, yes, I will. You guys just stay with me. I have your email, Shaz. I have your email address. All of you who don't know this right now, what I'm talking about, please do me a favor. Go to Sleep Rocks, kaiben.in/Sleep Rocks. You'll see some details about a lecture, and there's a sign me up button there. That will give you, put your email address in. YouTube will send you this link where this live show will happen, and I need your permission so YouTube can send you the link. Otherwise, YouTube will not let me send you the link. So please send me your email addresses. You can WhatsApp me if you have my WhatsApp number. Don't worry, I'll do the rest. WhatsApp me, message me on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you can. Give me an email address where you want this link to be received. When you click on this link, you will attend a live full HD widescreen video, and rest we'll see from there. I will take a feedback after that. I promise you. This for you guys. I'm going to do one off, which is not. I mean, it's all live. Okay, I shouldn't be telling you, but it is on all hanging by a thread. Don't have backup. There is no crew and no specialists who are going to be helping me. So I hope it'll all pull off. I'm sure it'll come out very well. With you guys there, I think it will be a good fun, and I love the Q&A. I'm looking forward to your questions. Get your nephew in, Charles. Please don't forget. Yes, sleep, diet, exercise. That's the sequence. And diet, actually, it is diet. Sorry, my bad. Diet is number one, always one. It's the food. We are here for the food. That diet is what? That diet is what our body can absorb, not what we are putting inside. So, what do? You keep it well saturated. Now you eat crap also. Nothing will, your body will not absorb it. Jennifer Lopez, J Lo, that lady sits through a bag of potato chips. 1 kilogram of potato chips, apparently, she can eat in one sitting. And look at the way she looks. You can't have that kind of a body if you're eating a kilogram of chips every day. I have been in NDA, National Defense Academy. I'm telling you, those boys used to eat 5, 6, 7, 8,000 calories in a day. That's the amount of food that they eat. That's an athlete level diet, yeah. Where is that going? Cool. Please WhatsApp time of lecture. I will tell you. Okay, my supervisor is from Tamil Nadu. His son is getting married this March. I don't know what to get it with. Only Malaysia. The company is so sweet. Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu. Sadis. Oh, his son is getting married. Daughter is getting married. Oh, bro, son is getting married. Man, I'll tell you this fact. Tamil Nadu has so many range of individuals. It's one of those lands where there is a cultural divide. So the Brahmins and the rest communities, not everybody engages very well. So you may want to kind of make sure you have the just ask the boy. The fastest way of doing it. Yeah, ping the boy and ask him. I think which fruit your surroundings, that is a preferred diet. Yeah, that's your right, Shika. There is a value there. You are what Baro is telling you is right. Dak, very good tip he's giving you. Gift gold. It's one of the safest things that you can gift during any kind of wedding. It's actually very pure, and South India, what everywhere in the world, it's I don't know, but yeah, he's right. In South India, it is really, really revered because it is the metal of the gods. It is something about gold is really cool, and I have had a chance to touch it also. It doesn't press as much, but if you hammer it, it just deshapes very quickly. Pure gold, huh? It's crazy. You're too shy to ask. Well, that's ask your boss. Take my advice. Ask your boss. The guy, the father. I'm assuming he's the father of the bride of the groom. Ask them. Shika, I must tell you this. What you're saying is very nice. So it's connected to your biome. Basically, it's the amount of bacteria in your body. You know how much bacteria we have? You'll be very surprised to know. Okay, if you know, please don't answer. Let Shika give this a try. I'm way past my time, but I'll stick around for a few more minutes. Shika, this question is for you. How many grams, if you take out our biome, the amount of bacteria in the human body, in the adult human body, how many grams would that be? Take a guess and tell me. For the rest of you, tell me what will happen if you take out all the CSF from the brain. The cerebrospinal fluid, there's a fluid, right? You remove all that fluid, how much of the brain actually remains? And Shika, your question is biome. I'll wait for a few seconds before I'll answer. You will be very surprised. Okay, first I'll tell you the brain. Our brain is about 1500 to 1700 grams between the ears. Okay. If you remove the entire cerebrospinal fluid, that's the transparent fluid that Dr. House removes from the lumbar puncture, if you've seen Dr. House, about 150 grams. Brain matter, they're called glial cells. In fact, that's the term that they're giving to brain cells. They're not called nerve cells, they're called glial cells, GLIAL. These glial cells by themselves will weigh about 150 grams. All the bacteria in the body will weigh about 3000 grams. Can you believe this? 3000 grams. That's like 3 kg of curd in our body. That's the amount of bacteria biome volume we have. And these doctors will tell you eat a 400 milligrams broad spectrum antibiotic so we can kill everything. Can you imagine what that impacts onto our immune system? I mean, at this time, all your defenses are down. Anything can happen. And one of the things that does happen, cells. All cells are the same. They're called liver cells because they behave like the liver. Heart cells because they behave like heart. They're doing things that the heart wants to do. This comes from memory. And when the immunity goes out for a toss, cells lose their memory. Something for you should think about. So the next time you're thinking you have a fever or something and doctor says eat an antibiotic, pause and reflect. How will that antibiotic really help you? It'll help the doctor for sure because you'll be out of the clinic. He can address the next one. You're going to buy the medicine from somewhere where he gets cut money back. But how does it help you? And they'll give you an antibiotic ke baad, some kind of an antacid or something so that your digestive system doesn't show the damage of the nuclear attack that you just did. There is a cure for everything. Animals follow it. Stay hungry. You will be surprised. You can kill cancer with hunger. And I will tell you more. Baro will also has lots to tell you more. We'll chat more, boys. I'm sorry I have to cut out. 30 minutes is what I have time for every day. I will see you tomorrow. Salad. Come join me for the salad tomorrow. I've got a fresh, brand new pineapple, and we'll do some clementines and pineapples and my favorite. I just love this. I'm telling you, I'm in love with the idea of that citizen. I don't know if you've got a chance to make it. Pineapple, kiwi, oranges, and fourth one you choose between apple or whatever. But cayenne butter, yeah, well, get it from me. I'll gift it to you. Have the courage. This is made fresh at home. This is non absolutely clean. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys again. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you again 12:30 tomorrow. Say bye.